Are you thinking of buying or selling a property in the Greater Moncton area and wondering about the current market conditions? Well, in this video, I'm going to review the market conditions from September of 2023. Let's look at inventory supply and what this means. In September, there was 3.7 months of housing inventory in the Greater Moncton area, which tells us how many months it would take for all homes currently on the market to sell if no new homes were listed, given the average sales volume, allowing us to determine if we are in a buyers, sellers, or a stable market. So for September, the inventory supply in Greater Moncton is still favoring sellers slightly, as the norm is anything below 4 months of inventory falls into a seller's market. I will say we are moving towards a stable market in the mid to higher price single family homes, while semi-detached homes are still in the mid 2 month supply while favoring sellers. Comparing the inventory supply from August and September, there was an increase of 1 month of inventory from 2.8 to 3.7 months. We will continue to watch and see if the inventory levels trend continue to climb as we move into the fall market. And if so, what housing types and price range is affected the most. The average price for a home in Greater Moncton in September was $318,064. But keep in mind that is the average across all areas and all types of homes. The average price is down 1% versus the same time last year across all of Greater Moncton. But the biggest change is from August, with a drop of approximately 6.4%. Again, single family homes saw a decrease in average sales price, while semi-detached still saw an increase in September. Time will tell in the coming months if the market is going to start seeing homes selling at list price or just under, with inventory levels stabilizing, as I talked about earlier. Moving along, the overall sale to list price ratio was 98.4% in September. This simply tells us that properties were selling for 98.4% of their list price, so just under ask. There is no change in this percentage from the previous month, but is up approximately 1% versus last September. Now, when you're looking at this stat, you have to keep in mind that it has a lot to do with the strategy a seller and the realtor use when listing the property and the changing market we are seeing compared to even just a few months ago. Again, the same trend is seen as above with single family properties, which have a ratio of 97.6%, and semi-detached properties being high in demand with a ratio of 101.9% for September. Again, we are seeing the same trend we seen above, with single family properties having a ratio of 97.6% and semi-detached properties being high in demand with a ratio of 101.9% for September. So clearly, bidding wars are still happening in the semi-detached market. Now, you might be wondering how all this affects how long it is taking for a property to sell. On average for September, it was taking 28.5 days. This is trending very steady to the previous month, which was at 28 days, but it is up from September of last year, where the average was 20 days. This is still fantastic news for sellers. If you have a property priced right, the chances are it's going to sell quickly. Okay, if you're thinking about buying real estate in the near future, mortgage rates are ranging between 5.9% for a 5-year fixed to 6.3% for a variable at the time of this video being posted. And it is also based on whether you're getting financing through a bank or an alternative lender. You should always consult your mortgage broker to ensure you are getting the best rate for your situation. So in summary, when looking at September's market statistics, although it looks like things are moving to a stable market, more so in the single family properties and still a strong seller's market in the semi-detached properties, I personally think in the next few months we will be seeing a stable market overall. But it may be a bit too soon for me to say this for sure. Pricing your property accordingly still remains to be the #1 factor in ensuring you get the best price in the least amount of time, as when a property sits too long, buyers begin to question why. We saw 416 new residential listings and 278 sales in September, finishing the month with 1,032 active listings. Both new listings and sales were down in September compared to August. It's important to do your own research and work with a professional to make the best decisions for your situation. Bottom line is, whether you're buying or selling, you can request a free, no obligation market evaluation or book a call with me to have a no pressure conversation about your options. I will always be honest and upfront with you, allowing you to make the best decision that's right for you. The easiest way to contact me is to click on the description and scroll down to contact me, and all my contact information is there to get it set up. Please stay around and look at my other videos and keep coming back, or hit subscribe, as I will be back next month with an updated report.